Bloodkill is a boomer shooter and horde shooter that was created by Slamaway Games. Bloodkill doesn't reinvent the wheel, but it is fun for what it is, and if you're a fan of games like Serious Sam or Painkiller, I would say that it is certainly worth your time. In fact, this game reminds me a lot of Slaughter maps from the Doom modding community as well. There are several moments when you take on ridiculously high numbers of enemies, and the engine can barely handle it, because the frame rate absolutely tanks during these more hectic fights. But these technical issues don't detract from the gameplay all that much. Developed in Unreal Engine 5, Bloodkill won't win any awards for presentation. I would even go as far as to say that the environments look pretty bad, bland, and nondescript. So that is certainly the game's biggest weakness. It kind of looks like if you took some of the maps from Doom 2, remade them with modern technology, and removed some environmental detail. Yeah, it's not great, but a charitable way of describing Bloodkill's environments would be to say that they are somewhat abstract, which is certainly true. The game isn't the longest, and took me about 4 hours to complete its 5 levels. Enemy encounters involve fighting smaller numbers of enemies in tighter spaces, fighting armies of enemies in large spaces, and taking on a few big boss fights as well. It isn't the most challenging game, even on the highest difficulty, but there are definitely moments where your skills will be tested, and I found combat to be highly engaging. It also helps that this game is extremely violent, with endless supplies of blood and gore. Despite aiming feeling a bit off and unprecise in my opinion, the shooting overall does feel pretty good, and the guns are all fun to use. You have a pistol that is pretty effective early on, but can still be used throughout the game against weaker enemies. Then, there is a shotgun with fantastic range that is suitably good at jibbing enemies, especially with headshots, and a double-barreled shotgun that is even better at doing so. As well as an absolute bullet hose of an SMG. Seriously, this thing is so diabolical that it's actually kind of hilarious, especially since it has zero recoil to speak of. And a very chunky machine gun that is also crazy powerful. There are also some great explosive weapons here, like the grenade launcher and rocket launcher, which really do a great job of showcasing the absolute level of carnage that you can cause in this game. The explosions of blood, arms, and legs that are the result of putting these guns to use are nothing short of majestic. Beyond that, there is even a sniper rifle and a gun that is basically the Devastator from Serious Sam 3 and 4 that shoots out some kind of heavy explosive round with precision. And can jib even some of the tankiest enemies in the game with just one shot. This gun is just amazing and is easily the best in the game. So yeah, the weapon lineup is amazing, and you use them against a wide variety of demons that come in all shapes and sizes, with many rushing the player and many others using all sorts of projectile attacks. Constantly staying on the move, especially with bunny hopping, is the way to play, and I really cannot express how violent this game is with words alone. It is extremely cathartic, and it's great to play a game that has you fight so many enemies at once. I would have to agree with Jarek the Gaming Dragon and say that this game is certainly a hidden gem, and despite its uninteresting environments, the gameplay is good enough that I would recommend Bloodkill to fans of first-person shooters, especially those who are fans of Serious Sam, Painkiller, and, as I said, Doom Slaughter maps. And with that, I just have to say thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please remember to like and subscribe, and dislike it if you absolutely hated it. As always, enjoy the rest of your day.